Uma pausa no seu podcast para falar sobre a beleza, essa força poderosa que nos move. No Grupo L'Oréal, nós criamos a beleza com sustentabilidade. Utilizamos em nossas embalagens 85% de plástico PET de origem reciclada. 65% dos ingredientes vieram de base biológica ou derivados de minerais abundantes. Grupo L'Oréal, nós criamos a beleza que move o mundo.
Interrompemos esse podcast para perguntar: quem você quer ser?
Designer, engenheira,
pedagoga,
administrador.
Quer saber? O Senac EAD é nota máxima no MEC. Tem cursos de diversas áreas, com conteúdo elaborado por especialistas do mercado e professores mestres e doutores. Ainda tem o Senac Carreiras, conectando estudantes a vagas de emprego em todo o país. Saiba mais em ead.senac.br/graduação.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm watching this TikTok video. And it's one of those like sad videos where it's like, dang, you feel for the guy being a part of the video and stuff. But anyway, so I believe now, I would imagine it's his now ex, at the time when they were in a relationship, called him and was I cheated on you, and it wasn't by accident, it wasn't on accident, however she put it and stuff. But it was, then she goes on to say, like, I didn't mean to do it. And, here's the thing. When it comes to cheating, that's a choice. You have the choice on whether or not you want to cheat. So if you, in your brain, select, yes, I'm going to cheat on my significant other that's been good to me, that's treated me like a, king, queen, whichever, but it's like, this person has the utmost respect for you, and then you cheat on them, and then they're supposed to be okay with it. Fam, no. You wouldn't be okay with the fact that somebody cheated on you, so why should somebody else be okay with the fact that you just cheated on them? That's what I'm saying. Overall, moral of this whole podcast episode, cheating isn't on, it can't be done by accident. You can't just, look at somebody like, oh, no, it just, I guess, more so for a guy, like, oh, it just slipped in, I don't know, it's windy outside, nah, bruh, that's stupid, please don't say, and I guess, a girl, it's, it's same scenario, but, I don't know, how is it that you're just standing there with, your pants down and all that stuff? Because I'm saying, a man's manhood ain't that strong to where it could just penetrate through clothes like that. It ain't that type of penetration, bro. It's like men ain't strong like that. I'm gonna just say for myself, if something is little, just kind of getting off topic. I remember when I was in middle school and the dodgeball had hit me in my manhood. Felt like, bro, I'm telling you, worst, not why I ain't gonna say the worst possible pain, but it's it's up there, out of all the moments I ain't dealt with some pain and stuff, that's up there. It's dang, bro, why me? I'm over here just trying to play dodgeball and stuff with my friends in PE, and then this is what happens. Never again did I ever play dodgeball. I was like, no, that was the last time. When you get hit in your manhood and then you get hit in the face, and on top of that you're wearing glasses, nah, bro, it's dodgeball. Dodgeball ain't meant for people, for men and people that wear glasses, all right? It's just, it ain't one of those sports for you and stuff. But back to this cheating stuff, though, because that would be my question to somebody that believes that cheating can be done on accident. Is it on some stuff? Because I guess, the only way I could see it being done on accident is if your significant other has an exact identical twin and they want to get with you. That would be the only way possible I can think it would be done on accident. But it's I wouldn't consider that cheating. I think of a situation like that. No, that twin done took advantage of you. That's not cheating. That's a completely different thing. Because I know people will probably look at it as okay, in a scenario where if I have a twin or she has a twin, regardless, let's just lay out this scenario real quick. All right, so let's say I had an identical twin. He sounds like me, he looks like me, all that stuff, like the whole, like this, a whole secondary TMossBoss or whatever his name is gonna be and stuff. But anyways, I imagine my twin, like, it will probably be similar names or something. He'll probably be like, well, then again, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like my family, they probably, I gotta ask my parents, like, if I had a twin, what would you have named him? Like, I'm curious on that question. Like, what would he have been named? I'm like, next time I have a conversation with my parents, I'm gonna just ask them and see and be like, what would you name, if I had a twin and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, I have a twin. Let's say his name is Taylor, right? Taylor and Tyler look exactly alike, sound exactly alike. Honestly, on some, I'm trying to think like some Tia Tamara type stuff. Or what was that one movie? Even though it was the twins though, but it was like that movie, The Parent Trap. Some stuff like that. But like identical, okay? So I'm in a relationship. Woman loves me, I love her. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta go out and get me these pair of Jordans at the sneaker store and stuff. I'll be right back. My brother is coming over. He's going to collect some things. So it's like that, just let you know. You hear some knocks at the door, that's him and stuff. So let's say I'm trying to think, like, let's say she free, or no, I don't even tell her, like, let's say, because I'm like, I almost like messed up the scenario. Let's say I didn't even tell her. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get these sneakers real quick. I'll be right back. I'll go across town, go get the sneakers. My brother comes over. And he's like, let's say he walks, or walks in or something. Cause I imagine, like, if I got a brother, I'll give him a key to my house and stuff. But yeah, I'm overall give him a key to my house. He comes in and he's just looking around on some stuff. And then she's all like, oh babe, I didn't know you were back so soon. And he's thinking in his head like, oh, she thinks that I'm Tyler, but this is Taylor. Oh, we about to get freaky. Okay. So he starts doing the nasty. I come home and I'm like, what is going on here? What? No, wait a minute. Time out. What just happened? And if she somehow, some way, because I feel like at the moment in time, I'm probably going to be mad. I'm not going to be able to trust nobody. And I'm like, nah, I need to see text messages. I need to see phone calls. I need to see social media. I need to see all of that. And if somehow, some way I find out that it wasn't even a situation where she honestly thought it was me, then that's what I'm gonna have to, do. I probably would, if I had a brother, I probably would fight him. I'm like, it would have to be on some stuff. I'm like, you better have it where mom or dad gets in between us. Cause I'm like, next time I see you, it's just gonna be a flat out fight. I'm like, nah, I'm saying, cause it's like, we're identical. Why would you do some stuff like that? I'm like, I'm saying, it's like, I can't help it. I'm like, I'm out here sounding like I'm getting mad, and it's like, this is a fictional situation. I'm like, but I'm saying, I'm all like, I can't help it if you can't find no relationship, but I'm like, don't mess minds up because you want to be on some silly. But I'm like, I feel like it would put like a damper on the relationship and stuff. Like because I feel like in the back of my head, it's all like, that's not accidental. You can't accidentally do that. But then at the same time, it's like, it's like if he done took advantage of my girl, and I'm like, nah, it's like we gonna have to fight about that. Because if she somehow, some way convinces me that, because I feel like in most cases a person would look at it and be like, yeah, they ain't gonna trust me no more because of some stuff like that and things. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like I would like to think I'm a forgiving person, especially if it's like explained to me and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's something where it's like at the time and moment, it's gonna be kind of fresh. So I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be angry about some stuff like that. But it ain't on the brother's part. It ain't accidental. You can't accidentally sleep with my girl and stuff. That's not a thing. That I ain't believing in that. All right, and so. Then I guess if it's a situation where, but yeah, it's the same thing, like, because I was getting ready to, like, roles reverse, where it's all like, how would I expect my girl to look at me if she had a sister. And I'm like, no, that's something where I'm like, I guess I would try to explain it. Like, I thought it was you, but then it's one of those things where it's all like, our bodies are different. There's this, there's that. And so, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm all like, yeah, she breaks up with me. She breaks up with me. But I'm like, I am going to plead my case and let her know, like, I thought it was you, you know, because I'm like, I didn't know that they were coming over. Nobody didn't tell me nothing, so I thought it was you, you know. So I'm like, I'm saying it's one of those things where I'm all like, fam, if it had been on some stuff where it's all like, okay, you got like, you know, a birthmark, or if you got like I don't know, different hair color, different eye colors, then that's something that I'll pay attention to. That's something that I'll make sure of it. I'm like, okay, you got hazel or green eyes, and you got brown eyes, or you got blonde hair and you got like a brown hair or something, you got this or you got that, I don't know. But anyways, that's something though. But it's like, the thing is this, where it's like, if I go out of my way to sleep, if I'm in a relationship and I go out of my way to sleep with another person, that's not by accident. Again, you have a choice. You can very well stay home, be with your significant other, but if you decide to go out of your way and sleep with another individual, that's not by accident. You can't just accidentally. And then it's on some stuff where it's like, even when the girl was saying in the video, like, I didn't mean to. No, that's something where it's like, that's I feel like that's almost as worse as saying that it was by accident. There ain't no such thing as I didn't mean to cheat on you. That it's like, it's almost as like the same thing as an accident, or saying that it was an accident and stuff. But it's like, how do you not mean to? Like, that don't make no sense. I'm like, you know, overall, it's like, I'm trying to think, like, you can, like, accidentally hit somebody, you know, like, oh, I didn't mean to hit you. Or it's like, or even if, let's say you're like, you know, if you tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna hit you, but just on like some test of my strength type stuff, but then you punch them and you punch them a little bit too hard, and they're like, oh, I didn't mean to punch you that hard and stuff. That's believable. But it's like, my thing is this: you go all the way across town, or you go wherever, you sleep with an individual. There ain't no such thing as, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to get in my car, go over to the gas station, buy some protection, probably get me some snacks and an energy drink too, fill my car up with gas because I ain't gonna want to do it the next day, drive over to this woman's house, we do the nasty, and then I come back, oh, I didn't mean to do any of that. I promise you I didn't mean to do any of that. That was by accident. I accidentally got in my car and accidentally bought protection and accidentally bought me some snacks and an energy drink and a full tank of gas, and then I accidentally stopped at several red lights and then went on a bunch of green lights, parked in front of this woman's house, undressed, did all this. Yeah, that's just on some stuff where I'm all like, you can't explain that to a human that's thinking straight. You know, like that. Yeah, that's something where I'm all like, you gonna have to, maybe if I don't know, maybe if I'm a little slow and a little dumb, then I think it'll be like, oh, okay, well, I mean, yeah, you accidentally, because I could see that happening. I could see how you accidentally fall into a car somehow, some way. You pressed it because a lot of car. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends. But regardless, you overall start your car and then you pull out of a parking lot, drive or you know, garage, wherever and things. But it's like, yeah, that's just one of those things where I'm all like, nah, fam, you can't accidentally do things like that. And then it's like, then you try to turn around and say, oh, I didn't mean to cheat on you, but you did though. That's the part that you're missing, but you did. Like, my thing is this, I guess, like, I don't know what would be equally damaging, but it's like, think of something that's like equally damaging to you. Like, let's say like the worst thing that this person could do is call you out of your name or something. They call you a name that you despise, like you hate this name. This name will cause you to cry, but they call you that name out of anger. And it's like, oh, I accidentally called you that name. But it's like, let's say it's like, it's an offensive name. Like, let's say they calling you you know, the word for the definition female dog. Like, let's say they call you that. They call you the B word. That's something that you don't just accident. It ain't like, my thing is this. If your name is Cassandra, how does Cassandra rhyme with the B word? Like, that's something where it's like, fam, you gotta understand, like, that a person ain't gonna, that's like the one name that they told you don't ever call, even in the middle of an argument. They don't matter what y'all is arguing about, like, do not call them that name. How did you get Cassandra and that word mixed in together? They don't even rhyme. So it's all like, hey, Cassandra, or hey, no, Cassandra, no, that was by accident. No, you were thinking that. You wanted to call that individual that. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you gotta look at it from another person's perspective, where it's like, you might be trying to, like, I guess, stay with that. Because I feel like that's probably the main reason why they're all like, because they want to, like, stay with the individual. So that's why they'll say some stuff like, oh, I ain't mean to and things. But it's like, my thing is this, like, if that person don't want to stay with you, and I feel like the main reason why they want to do that is because they're going to feel guilty. They're going to feel bad. And it's like, okay, well, you cheated. Like, you can't, like, escape from feeling guilty and feeling bad about that. Like, I feel like the only way is if, like, they did something equally damaging to you, and then that's why you go and cheat on them and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. If a woman does something to hurt me, and I'm not gonna be trying to cheat on her. I'm not gonna be trying to get, like, get any get back or revenge. I'm just gonna move on. I'm like, no, it's all like, obviously you don't respect the relationship, so I'm like, I ain't gonna be doing all that cheating stuff. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on. So it's like, I wish you the best in life, but it's either you packing, if I own that place, I'm like, then, she's packing her stuff and leaving. And if it's like we sharing it or whatever, I'll pack my stuff and leave. I'm all like, but regardless, we can't be off up in the same area. So it's like, it's one of those things where I'm all like, I'm moving on. I would like to hope and think you will move on too. I wish you the best in life, but I'm out of here. All right. So yeah, it's like, or you got to go, whichever the situation is. But yeah, it's just, the thing is this though, again, with cheating, it's like, you can't cheat on accident, and there ain't no such thing as like, you didn't mean to cheat. You cheated. Cheating is cheating. There ain't no ways around it or ways, to get through it. Cheating is cheating. All right. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe if you are watching this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on the podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.